Hello. Uh-oh. Hello. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. God, push these out of the way. Why is it so laggy? Oh wait, no it's not. No it's not. Wait, there we go. Nice. Nice. That's a nice paint. Wow. Jesse Cox is the first in the chat. Crazy. Absolutely insane. Seagra, what up? What up, Rock? Alright, here we go. Alright. There it is. Alright. There we go. Spread that all out onto these cogs. Sat down to play Warhammer Total War, so I figured I'd watch you paint. Nice! Welcome to Hot Riot Summer. Welcome, welcome. What up, everybody? Hello. Alright, let me just... There we go, get this paint spread around a bit here. Alright. Alright. I gotta get a little more. I gotta get spread up top here. Alright, a little bit inside. A little bit underneath. How's your sleep schedule now? My sleep schedule's actually been better. I wake up at like noon-ish compared to like... I used to wake up at like 1. Today I woke up at 11:30. So I actually woke up before noon today. That's been wacky wild. Let me get that in there. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting that shading in on these cogs. Oh yeah, I paint a lot of Warhammer. I also play Warhammer. I have a problem. I have a lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot. I've been painting 3 years now. I've been playing the game about 2 years. Get some more up there. Alright, now I gotta get the back parts. There's so much shading. I've been building a lot of Skaven recently because the new book came out for Skaven. So that's been my thing. Okay, do some of this. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Get that shade in there. That shade in there. A little more. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's get it all in these crevices.
Thanks.
Like that. In fact, once more people get in here, I'll show off my my collection. I always do that on these streams. It's always a fun time showing off all my stuff. I'm painting up these cogs because I've been using them in the game. I gotta shake this a bit. Yeah, Jesse's in here. Seagro with the 2 months. New streak time. Also need to publicly admit that I'm addicted to Rocket League. You gotta let it out. 1, 2. Swing. Maybe the 2 months. Try and beat hard mode fantasy Russian campaign. Wowee. Wowee. You know, he had filled a 3-car garage full. Oh my god. That's more than I got, but I do have a lot. Mamma mia. You're painting Night Haunt. Nice. I got a Night Haunt army. Night Haunt are pretty fun. I like Night Haunt. Let's drop this in here. Oh, there we go. Big time shading down here. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a little back here. Yeah. Okay, some spots you can't even see, so it's like, whatever. I'm also using a really shitty dry brush, so I don't even care if I'm like dipping it in too far. It's like banged up. It is like real bad. So I'm just like, whatever. Okay, there we go. And a bit under here. All right. There you go. You can see it kind of shaded in now. That back part's not shaded in though. I gotta shade that. Then I'll show you my rats. The rats. Alrighty. Good. That shade in. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Very nice. And then just a little bit back here. I'm not gonna go crazy with this. This is good enough. There we go. Nice. Looks good enough for now. Those are the cogs. Alright, put those over there. Dry this off. Doop. Yeah, good enough for the table, exactly. Alright, so. Let me close this so I don't knock it over. So here are the rats. First, we have my Plague Priest I've been working on. Here he is. He's a priest of plague. He's coming along pretty well. I need to base him, he'll look better, and I gotta paint bronze over this thing. So right now it's all green, but he's looking pretty good. Then we've got the gnaw holes. So I got my 3 gnaw holes here. Let's see, which one's the best one? This one's the most finished. So we got the stones and the wood and the little bells. I still gotta paint some of the things on it, but it's the most done of the 3. So those are, oh my god, the amount of time it took me to paint all this wood was too much time. Too much time. So we got all that. Here's my main thing I showed off on Twitter. This is the Thankwol and Bone Ripper I've been working on. I also made a video on my Warhammer Crendor channel, me working on his cloak back here. But he's coming along pretty nicely. He's really strong in the new book, so I decided to really paint him up, but I'm happy with how he's coming out. Whoop. Got him up top. Just doing all the base coats now. Although some of it's contrast, so it looks a little shaded, but it's just contrast paint. So he's pretty neat. Let's see. Let me find some stuff now. I got my collection I can show off now that everybody's piling in. Alright, here's my great unclean one. Alright, this is the great unclean one. I've worked on him a bit since last time. So he's got his guts spilling out. He's got little friends. He's got his horns. He's got his, you know, ass cloth with the thing. He's got his crazy sword. And he's having a good time. So I'm pretty happy with him. Very simplistic. A lot of contrast, a lot of dry brush, a lot of zenithal priming. But he's nice. Call him mellow yellow. Then we have these guys. These are my Magoth lords. So here's Bloab Rot Spawn. I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. And then I also have Orgots Demon Spew. Or no, this is Morbid X Twiceborn. Morbid X Twiceborn. In fact, his thing broke off, I think. Is this his thing? I think it's supposed to be like this. I don't know if this is his or if this is the Glotkin guy's scythe. It might be the Glotkin guy. Either way, it's one of them. Bloab Rot Spawn is his name. Bloab. He spawns rot. So those are my Magath lords. Then we have. Then we have. Here, I'll show you the good one. Here's the one I show everybody. That's my best one. This is my Maw Crusher that I did my custom base with. There he is. Having a good time. He's got the desert base down here with the grass. And this is just cork. You can see. Literally just cork, but you just do a bunch of stuff to it so it looks like it's not cork. And then, you know, he's just ready to rock and roll up top. Big cabbage guy. How heavy is he? He's like half a pound. Honestly, the metal models are the heaviest. And Skaven's got a lot of heavy models. Dude, one of my Skaven models, the Arch Warlock, he's like 2 pounds. Like, he's a heavy-ass metal model. So, like, size comparison. Here's a Plague Priest next to him. So he would get stomped on. Yeah. There we are. I do have some 40k stuff. I like Sigmar more, so I paint it more, but I have 2 Sigmar armies. Or 40k armies. We got... Hold on, I showed this last time. Here's the Stampa. There he is. He can't even fit. Can't even fit. Just here. There he is. Primed up. Size comparison. Size comparison. Yeah. So he's a big guy. Whoop! Hit the camera. We got Here's my dinosaurs. Got my lizard men. Dinos. Here's my Saurus Old Blood on Carnosaur. This is actually the first big model I ever painted. And I came back and I touched him up a bit so he looks better than he did back when I painted him the first time, but he's pretty alright. Then the base I kind of just threw together. It's just like rocks and whatever. And then here's one of my Stega, or this is my Engine of the Gods, which he looks a little contrasty. It definitely needs some dry brush, but this is like another one of the first models I ever painted, so I don't really want to go back and like touch up everything I've done. I like looking back on it and being like, wow, this is how much I've improved, you know what I mean? So I have that. Heroic Titan, 8 months. Thank you for the 8 months. Heroic Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you for the 8 months. Let me show you some smaller ones I've done. They got detail. Let's see, where do I got them? I have so much stuff. Are they in here? Oh wait, in here? No. Are they in here? No. Are they in here? No. Are they in here? No. How about in here? Oh, yes. Alright, I found it. Alright, here we go. This guy I spent so much time on. This is my banner, swamp banner man or whatever. I spent so long painting like each thing of leather. And then painting the actual banner. And then his little like brass and stuff. So I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. And then I ended up not playing many Cruel Boys, but they just got buffed, so maybe I will. So I'm happy with him. I also got, let's see, the Shaman. Here's the Shaman, another Cruel Boy. So he's got his metal stuff, he's got his staff, he's got his potion, which kind of looks like Trix yogurt. He's got his big skull on the back, and then the little potion globules. So yeah, I liked him. You know, just a swamp shaman. Then we had, then we had the pot grot. Pot grot, hold on. Here we go. Good old pot grot. There he is. Pot grot. He's got his whole, he's kind of like the golf caddy to the orc shaman. So he brings his whole, like, bag of stuff and carries it on his back. Little pot grot. And he's stirring up the potion. He's stirring up the cotton candy Trix yogurt. So, I like pot grot. He's a good guy. And yeah. So those are my main things. I don't know, I got a vermin lore I'm working on. Here's the vermin lord I've been working on. It's coming together. He's got a lot of bells. He's got tail. He's got fur. He's only like a fourth of the way done, but you know, it's better than nothing. That's my vermin lord. Oh yeah, my Bastillodon. Right. Here's the Bastillodon I did. So he's just green and orange, but I did the base so that he's like by water. I always like the water base. I want to do more of them. I need to base more stuff, but I need to finish painting things before I base them, so that's kind of where I'm at. So yeah. Happy with how he turned out as well. I think that's most of my stuff. Croak, but I haven't painted New Lord Croak. So here's New Lord Croak. I like partially painted him. And then here's Old Lord Croak on his shitty old throne. Or he's just a mummy. I painted him a long time ago. And he's got his chair with leaves. Sits in there. And then he got his glow up. So now he sits on his big ass Super Croak throne. There he is. I need to paint him one day, but it's just like, there's so much. And I'm like, I have so many other things I gotta paint, so I'm like, I don't know. He will get painted one day, just not yet. So they're the Croaks. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh, and here's a slam. That was another thing I painted a while ago, but he's just a slaying. Having a good time. He also comes out of the chair. You can see him there. He's got vines all over. And it's falling off. Yeehaw. Woo! Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, that's most of my stuff. Well, it's not. I have a lot more than that, but I'm not just gonna, you know, keep going over and grabbing things and showing them off, because I have literally, like, boxes and boxes. So I literally have, an entire Skaven army, entire Seraphon army, which is lizardmen, an entire orc army, all 3 orcs, actually all 4 orcs. I have 40k orcs, I have, orcs, which I don't even know what that means. I don't know what I just said. Iron Jaws, Bone Splitters, Cruel Boys. I have Nurgle. I have OBR. I've just bought a bunch of Sylvaneth. I have Beast of Chaos. I have so technically I have Chaos, because I have Beast of Chaos or Beastmen, depending on what you want to call them. And then and I have Nurgle. So Nurgle's Chaos. And then I feel like I have something else. Am I missing something? Oh, and I have Night Haunt. That's what I was missing. Night Haunt. And then I also have Necrons. Necrons are my other 40k army. I also have a bunch of Tyranids, but I haven't built them yet, because I've been so busy building Skaven and Sylvaneth. So yeah. I have a lot. I'm trying to figure out what I want to build here. I could keep working on... Or paint, not build. I could work on my Doom Wheel. That's kind of fun. Although I lost the big flag. It broke off. I could also work on... I could also paint my 80 clan rats. Which I'm literally I'm just taking contrast paint and going like... That's all I've been doing. I might just do that, honestly. I need to paint clan rats, and I don't want to do it, so this is a good way to make me do it. Who wants to see 80 clan rats? Anybody? You want to see 80 clan rats? Oh boy. Here we go. Buckle up. Alright, hold on. Here's an amount. Alright. I don't know how many that is. Here's another amount. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Alright. I got rat down. And then... and there's a storm vermin. Alright. I think that's all of them. Oh wait, it might not be. Hold on. I gotta check. Oh, there might be some in here. Nope, those are different. Okay. Neat. So these are my 80 clan rats. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. Alright, so. How many points is that? Only 400. Clan rats are like cannon fodder. You can literally just throw clan rats at people. It doesn't matter. Like they're literally. This is how much I play this game and study this stuff. I already know their war scroll. It's 6 movement, 4 bravery, 5 up save, 1 wound. Spears are 5 to hit, 4 to wound, no ren, 1 damage. Swords are 4x4, no ren, 1 damage. So there's no reason to go spears anymore. Because they get a bonus in their range if they're in the new veteran unit. So it's completely useless to go spears, so I'm just gonna run my spears as swords. So yeah, while storm vermin are 6 move, 6 bravery, 4 up save, 1 wound, 3x3 minus 1 damage. But they also cost 135 points. Alright, I also have some storm vermin in here, so this isn't just 80 clan rats, there's also some mixed in storm vermin. I gotta cipher through. I got 1. Alright, hold on. Rat. Rat. Storm vermin. Storm vermin. Okay. Rat. Storm vermin. Which is really just a better fighting rat. Rat. Some of the rats I've already kind of painted. Oh, storm vermin. Grumbling Dad with the 2 months. Thank you, Grumbling Dad. 1, 2. Sorry. Thank you for the 2 months. Grumbling Dad. Hot rat. Hashtag hot rat summer. How many clan rats do you usually run in 2 squad? It depends. I usually use them as filler, but I think I usually run about 40 to 60 clan rats on average. I also have plague monk. It depends on what you're running, because you could also run plague monks and stuff. I have 20 plague monks. I bought more. Also, I saw someone ask if I play 40k. I play 40k occasionally. I play like 80% Sigmar, 20% 40k. That's a Claw Lord. Rat. I'm mainly just trying to find the other storm vermin in here. Maybe they're up top. Oh yeah, here's one. There's the drummer. So that's 5. And I'm missing 1. I'm just missing 1. Easy. Yep. Oh god. This is less a painting stream and more just me ciphering through my... Oh, there he is! And I forgot to prime him, so he goes back there. Neat. So the rest of these rats need to be painted. Some of them are just primed white. Some are primed zenithal. Makes it easier. I actually prefer playing Age of Sigmar to 40k. 1, because I like fantasy more than 40 or like space sci-fi stuff. But it's generally just easier. It's generally just easier for like scoring and remembering stuff. Like in 40k, you have to be like, oh yeah, what are my stratagems and like all that stuff. So that's why I only really like playing a few armies in 40k, because I don't want to learn every stratagem. While with Sigmar, oh god. Sigmar, it's just like everyone has the same things aside from a few units that have their own command abilities. Alright. There's a lot of rats here. I don't know if I want to stand them all up. I might as well. It looks neat. Yeah. There we go. Rats. Plus just scoring. A lot of times when I play Age of Sigmar, it's like, oh, we did our battle tactic and got the point and did a thing. That's 4 points. It's like, all right, and then 40k, it's like, I've tallied the amount of Necrons I killed that resurrected that I killed again, which checks out to 47, which means in a few things I'll get 2 points, but if the banner was raised, I'm almost like, Jesus Christ. I don't care. Like, I hate 40k scoring. I wish it was simplified more. Alright, so the rats have taken over. Alright, so let's just push them back. Push them back. Push them. Push them. Alright, now I've already painted some of these rats, so I'm gonna pick those ones out. Put them over here. Okay. As a 40k player can confirm, yeah. Although there are some things I like in 40k, like strength toughness is kind of neat, so things just can't hit other things really easily. That's a rat. Oh wait, he's not painted. Why'd I pick him out? That one is. And, okay, neat. Oh wait, there we go. That's the other one. So that's 3, 6. Okay, good. Okay, well. It's time to go through and just contrast paint rats, because I'm not gonna spend as much time as like I did on this guy on every clan rat, because I don't care that much. And I'd rather they just have some sort of color. So I got Dark Oath Flesh. Shake it up. Is this the wonderful Crendor? Yes. Alright. So, I'm just gonna use my shitty shading brush for this, whatever. Dry it off. And we put it in this holder so it doesn't spill over, because that's happened numerous times. In fact, wow, guess what this paint is? Night Haunt Gloom. Guess what happened with it? I spilled 4/5 of it. And it got everywhere. Here we go. Alright. So now, just start throwing it on the rats. And if I get it on their armor, that's fine, because this is just like really dull flesh paint, so it can be painted over real easily, which is the nice part of contrast. Alright. Oh, this rat's like all armored up. Let's hit the tail. So yeah, if you know, you're not a true painter until you spilled something. You gotta spill something. I also spilled my Nuln Oil. That's how you know you made it. Let's see. A little bit in here. Very nice. A little more. His leg. Now his leg's armored up. Ah, geez. That's fine. Just throw it on. And then his arm back here. There we go. And some's on the shields. Whatever. Doesn't matter. And neat. So you can kind of see. Hold on. Let me soak some back up. So you can kind of see, like if you look at it from a distance, you're like, oh, that's just a colored in rat, right? With the Dark Oath Flesh. But if you look up close, hold on. Missed a bit. There we go. If you look up close, there's like... uh-oh. There's like some sloppiness here and there, but like, it's not bad. So that's the power of contrast, is you just like... throw it on. And then he's done. And then you go then you come back later with various other paints. You don't even have to use contrast paints after this, but just for the skin tones, it's really nice. Especially as like a base coat. Which I think is the reason they actually made contrast paints, because nobody wanted to sit here and paint 80 clan rats the normal way. Uh-oh. Whoop. So, here I am. There we go. Nice. And a little bit. Like so. And there. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah, I started playing Warhammer back in 2003? 2002 or 2003. I'm not sure which one. But it was one of them. And I was like 12 years old at the time. Hold on. There's a little more there. Uh-oh. Soak some out of the eyes. Back over here. Do that. Get a little on the ear. And that's when I started playing Lizard Men, because, you know, 12-year-old Crendor was like, dude, Lizard Men. I mean, 33-year-old Crendor is also like, dude, Lizard Men. But back then, first time I ever saw Lizard Men, and first time I think I ever saw Warhammer, so I was like, shit, dude. That's pretty neat. There we go, rat number 2 down. There he is. Rat skin colored in. Back here's a little... It's a little better. So hold on, I'm gonna show you my, I'll show you 2 of my models from 2003. Alright, let me show you. Here we go. Here they are. Alright, so we have... Here we go. 2 Saurus something warriors, I guess. They're not even painted. It's literally permanent marker. And they are very super glued, as you can see. Very super glued. So these are the only remnants I have from back in the day. But they're also metal, so they're pretty heavy comparatively. But it's nice to have to like look back and be like, dude, remember that? There we go. So yeah, especially now when I have so much Warhammer. Alright. Rats. Why'd this guy fall over? What are you doing? Alright. Whoop. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. The reason I like Warhammer, I think, is... At this point, I'm just full on into it. But it's just something you can do that's really nice and relaxing. You don't have to be playing video games and just getting mad at League of Legends. You know, you just sit down, you just paint some rats, put on a stream or a video or music or nothing. Doesn't matter. Just chill out. But now I've hit the point where I also I have like a gamer group of like people I play with every week. Usually we do 2v2s. And so I also like painting, so I like seeing my stuff on the table actually be painted and not gray and white. Here we go. There we go. Let's get his foot. Very nice. That's the other thing, is I've met a lot of cool people from doing this. So like I play Warhammer with them every week, but it's nice knowing people that don't just play video games. You know what I mean? Here we go. A little bit here. There it is. Good. Oh, yeah, there we go. Got the muscle definition. Perfect. There we go. Another rat down. It's got the zenithal prime shadowing going on. Very nice. It looks better when it dries too. Alrighty. I've only played one game of AOS and I forgot to keep track of my WA points. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. The game is like a steep learning curve, but once you pick it up, it's almost like learning a MOBA, honestly, because you have to learn all the armies, you have to learn your own army, you have to learn the actual game. Like, there's a lot you have to learn. But once you do learn it, once you do learn it, it's really fun. Uh-oh. Soak some up. There we go. Very nice. And there. Back there. Like, oh my god. I think I've played as or played against every army at this point. I don't know if there's any army I haven't played against. Uh-oh. Let's see. It is a lot of rat boys. That's the other part of when you start playing the game. You start buying stuff because of the game, you know what I mean? Instead of like, oh, I'm gonna buy that because I want to paint that. That's a cool thing. I'm like, I gotta buy that because it's like the best unit. Or like, I want to do this combo thing. So that gets a little pricey, but once you get once you get every unit in the army, then you're good to go. No, I don't have to worry about it. Easy. Speaking of which, Seraphon Lizardmen, I do in fact have every Lizardmen unit and then some. I have a lot. I'm gonna get paint all over his stuff here. Yeah. Uh-oh. Also got it on my hand. That's good. Good. Dry that off. Oops. Alrighty. I have to... I'm not gonna be able to get it off his cloak, but if I just spread it out a bit, it makes it easier to just paint over it later on with like a darker color. So that's fine. Alright. He's a bit of a wonky rat. See, he's got like he had some issues back there. It's fine. He'll be good. Alright. Slowly move. Oh, this is the bell rat. This is the bell rat right here. This guy is one of the most important rats. He rings the bell. Hold on. Let's see. Ah, geez. Some of them I Zenithal primed a little too wacky wild, but whatever. Whatever. There we go. Hit the ears. Hit the ears. Very nice. Now I gotta do his arm. Let's see. And his bell hang. Very good. And I got paint. Oh, he's got a lot to paint actually. Yeah, it kind of depends. Like sometimes I'll play armies that aren't even like very good or competitive, but I'm like whatever, you know. Or like units that aren't that good, and I'll just try to meme it up. But sometimes you just want to play good stuff and actually have a chance of winning. Alrighty. There we go. There you go, bell rat here. Ringing his bell. Although a little too Zenithal primed in the back. There you go. He'll look good once the bell's painted up and everything. Let's see. Another rat. Let me shake this up a bit again. Oh, hold on. Alright. Oh. Okay. There we go. Get a little here. And see what I want to paint. Oh yeah. There we go. Kinda get everything, doesn't matter if I'm crazy with it. There we go. Nice. And wait, does he have armor on his face? He does. Okay, well, that's fine. I was like, he's got a weird amount of fur on his face, and it was just armor. There we go. I'm just gonna end up painting the mail, or the chain mail anyway, so it's whatever. It's fine. All in there. You're good. Okay. Oh god, that's a lot. Went a little crazy there. Don't go too crazy. I have to soak some of that up. Soak some of that up. Soak some of that up. Alright. I'm a little back here on the arm. In fact, here's a little more. And suck a little up. Cool. In fact, suck a little more. There we go. See, this guy's, look at his face. You see that and you're like, ah, weird fur, and then you're like, oh, it's chainmail on his head. So I'm gonna have to paint over that, but his skin and fur's all painted, so that's good. Woo! I can't paint for the life of me. I know it requires time and practice. Where is some encouragement in the Ohio cheese system? Honestly, it's by like contrast paints. You just do what I'm doing now, and it does like 2 of the steps for you. And then you kind of get used to the feel of painting as well. Although at some point you would want to learn how to like normal paint, because it's still pretty important. Like, you can paint a whole army with contrast paints, but there's definitely moments where you're gonna want to be using like metallic paints and really smooth surfaces that require not as much contrast, because it doesn't do as well on smooth stuff. So, but that's a good place to start. There you go. Some of this. Some of this. Yeah, and then you can dry brush. Dry brush is really easy too. You just take a brush and you get a lot of the paint off of it, and then you just go on the raised edges, and then it makes things pop. It's another easy painting technique. There we are. Up here. Very nice. Oh god. A little in there. There we go. Eh. Rat. Rat. Okay. How many rats am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I haven't even gotten 20 done. Oh my god. Whew. Alright. We're not even at 20. Alright, okay. Well, I gotta take a little off there. Very nice. I mean, we might have to paint something else after a little bit. So I don't know how long I can paint clan rats for. Consecutively. Or is that right? Consecutively? Continuously. This would be a better word. Alright. Yeah, I actually made the Plague Furnace from the Echoes of Doom kit, because I already had a Screaming Bell. And now I have both, so that's pretty neat. I think the Plague Furnace is a little better than the Screaming Bell. Well, I think it's actually a lot better than the Screaming Bell. But I still like the Screaming Bell. I think it's cool. Let's get all the paint up in here. Get some on his ear. And in his ear. There we go. Not too much. Soak some of that. Alright. A little more down here. There you go. Oh, his arm. I always forget the inner arm. Dude, I built 6 warp lock Jezzails. I built 6 of the fine cast warp lock Jezzails. And that was something. Honestly, it wasn't too bad. The metal things were the worst. Building like the arch warlock and the warp fire thrower and the anything metal. There we go, that's pretty good. Hold on. Uh-oh. Neat. Actually, he's got a little too much in there. He still might have a little too much, like in here. Can I get it out? A little bit. There we go. Not bad. Let's see. I'm gonna paint this one. Yeah. Okay. Keep it going. I could also like power speed paint these guys, but then they'd be like super sloppy. And I'd rather they at least be somewhat painted between the lines. That makes sense for when I like paint over it. I don't want to paint over like an entire model that's covered in this paint. Okay, there we go. A little too much. Actually, it's not bad. Nice. And we get a tiny bit here. Let's see.
A turtle made it to the water.
I've done one kit bash. Actually, I can show it to you. Because it's pretty great. I even posted it on Reddit, like a true Redditor, which I'm not. I actually hate Reddit, but I was so proud of this kit bash conversion. Alright, hold on. Once I finish this guy, a little more down here. Alright. There he is. He's stabbing. Yeah. Alright, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've hit 20! I'm a fourth of the way done with clan rat skin. I'm not even a fourth of the way done with clan rats. I'm just a fourth of the way done with their skin. Then I have to do their armor, and then I have to do their weapons. My god. Woo! Old Beardo just subscribed. Thank you, Old Beardo. Swing! Thank you for subscribing. Old Beardo. Alright, hold on. Here is... I think he's in this box. Here he is. Alright. So. This is the conversion. Alright? So this guy... At first you're like, what is this thing? It's like a gun, but it's also like a... shooting thing, right? So it can be a warp grinder, it can be a rattling gun, and it can be a warp fire thrower. It can be all three, whichever you want, and it's got all the little rats all over. But look here, who's manning it? Hold on. You see him? You see him? That is Wheelchair Rat. He is a rat that doesn't have his back legs. So he has a wheel. So wheelchair rat is manning the super thing. So I built the I think it was this kit. I think it was the Thankful kit. And I was looking through all the little rats they give you to like put on the base. And one of them was the wheelchair rat. And I was like, dude, I love this wheelchair rat. I love him so much, I'm gonna make him his own thing. And so he now has the power to be any of those units he wants. And yeah, wheelchair rat. One of my favorites. I gotta paint him up, honestly. Uh-oh. I didn't know you had this many. Yeah, when you play the game, you constantly buy more things and then run out of place to store them and then have to paint them up and lose your mind. So, yep. Alright. More rats. Paint the old foot here. And that tail. He's got like a chain on his leg. I don't even know why. There we go. Let's get that on there. Is this his actual fur? I think it's a robe, but it looks like his fur's popping out of the robe, but I don't even know. This could just be a janky 2003 model, and it definitely is, but no, it's got to be a robe. Down here. So there's that. There's his knee. Yeah, okay. Get in there. And his arm back here. Ah, okay. So yeah, now we paint his head. Throw that on. Very nice. And I got some on his collar, but whatever. And I think I got everything. Soaks him off the top because I don't think there's going to be shadows with light hitting his head. And his foot. There we go. Just throw some in there. Yeah. Whatever. It doesn't matter. He's a clan rat. There he is. Yep. 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 That's 21 clan rats. Nice. Woo, Mamma Mia. This is the guy I was showing off earlier. This is my Plague Priest I worked on. He's a combination of contrast paint and normal paint. His cloak's all normal paint, so that's why it looks a lot smoother. And then I kind of went over him with Plague Bearer flesh to give him that disease yellow skin type of look. And then he's got his kind of old rotten staff, but it's got the warp stone attached. He's got his bells in there. And then this part's the only part I gotta paint, because I gotta paint this bronze, because right now it's just all green. So I gotta do that, but I'm glad he looks pretty alright. Turned out well. Let's see. Yonster, 19 months. Crendor, known painter. How are the rats going? They're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So like, not even 19 months, this rat has a butcher sword. He's ready to chop some meat. Let's paint him. Just be lenient with this. Uh-oh. Be a little too lenient, soaking it up, whatever. Yeah, I gotta paint some Plague Monks. I have 20 of them, but I haven't primed them yet. So I'm gonna have to prime them. Uh-oh, hit the camera. But like I said, I know way too much about the game now because I've played it for like 2 years. And I've played against so many armies and played as so many armies. It's a lot. You just kind of, it's like a MOBA. You just start learning everything. Got some on his armor. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Soak some of that up. I'll be fine. Get some under there. Some on his arm. Very nice. Some on his head. Okay. There we go. Oh, a little too much. It's just enough. There we go. There we are. Okay. Uh-oh, hit the camera again. Good. Everything's coming up Millhouse. And... uh-oh. Yep. There we go. Neat. A little more. There we go. I just wanted it to hit his eye. And that's good. Wait, a little more under there. Whatever. He's fine. He's good. I've not played Age of Sigmar rules yet. Still can't get over around fantasy bases. I'm just the type where, like, I never really played fantasy, so I never really cared. In fact, I always wanted to play the game, but I was 12 years old, so I didn't know anything. And then, obviously, when I started up again, I learned how to play the game, but Sigmar was the only one, and I was like, yeah, I'll learn how to play it. And then, I really liked it. So that's where I'm at. And the current edition is way better than the second edition. In my opinion, at least. There we go. And I've played 40k, and I like it more than 40k, honestly. But I like them both for their own reasons. Oh. One of my biggest problems with 40k... oh god. Wipe some of that off. There we go. Small coffee stain. Is that it feels very list heavy, if that makes sense, which can be a good and a bad thing depending on like how you enjoy playing the game. Where it almost feels like if somebody brings a list that just counters your list, you're like, oh, I guess I lose. Good game. You know? Like, I brought nothing to deal with that thing you're doing. Good game. Well, I think with Age of Sigmar, you actually have... you can be countered, but it feels like you can still win a game even if you're countered. Almost like how in League of Legends, if you get countered in lane, you can still win if you're better than the other person, or if you just have some luck. So that's kind of how I feel with it. Dude, I am really happy though. In the new 40k FAQ, they gave orcs a +1 strength when they wah, and they gave them a 5-up ward when they wah. So now my Stampa gets a 5-up ward. So turn 1, you wah. Stompa's got a 5-up ward. Turn 2, they get a 6-up ward, so the Stompa's got a 6-up ward. Then turn 3, you pop your big mech with force field thing. And the Stompa gets a 5-up ward again. And then by turn 4, you should have destroyed a bunch of shit, and then who cares what happens. So I'm very happy with that change. Very happy. Whoop. Well, I still got some paint here. I gotta paint a different one. They even buffed Necrons pretty well. So I'm happy with the latest rules update for that. And then the only other thing I got is Tyranids, but I haven't actually played them yet. I gotta build them. But I've been so busy building rats and stuff that it's kind of on my back burner right now. Alrighty. Oh geez. Whatever. Oh. What clan do I run? I like to mix and match. Now you're able to mix and match, which is nice. Although I think my favorite clan is Clan Pestilin still. I love me the disease rats and the priests and everything. I do like Master Clan though, because it lets you just mix all the stuff. So I like running whatever, and then you can run Thankful. But honestly, all the things are really good now. I think the only ones I don't play a lot of is Eshin, I don't really play, and Molder I don't really play. Everything else I play. Ooh. Let's see. Nice. Scryer's pretty fun. Oh, you meant in 40k? Sorry, I thought of rats. My brain's on rats, dude. I play the Snake Bite, and I run Squig Riders, because I love squigs. So I run Squig Riders, more Squig Riders, Stompa, Big Mech, Force Field, and then I have like a thing of Choppas. The Death Coptas, those ones. And then I kind of just play that list over and over so that I know what I'm doing. And a kill rig. I forgot, I have a kill rig too. The old kill rig. I messed this guy up a little bit. Whatever, he's fine. How many rats am I at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24. Alright, we're at 24 rats now. Alright, I'm gonna do 25 rats. 25 rats will be my end goal here today. Alright, alright. $25 rats. Woo-wee. A little bit of this. Over there. Alright. Very nice. All down here, a little there. A little back there. And me. Up. Back here. Ain't that tail. His foot. Alrighty. little more. I got some on there. Well, I'm just gonna clean it off. Just brush it off. There we go. Easy. And soak some more up. And put it on their side. Actually, I'm gonna need a bit more. Get it on that ear. Very nice. And his hand. Whoop. There we go. One more in there. Nice. Ready to stab.
Thanks.
Mamma mia. That's 25 rats. That's 25 rats. Old Beardo gifted a sub to Cube Hog. Thank you for gifting Cube Hog a sub. Sweet. Thank you very much for gifting Cube Hog a sub. Let's see. Actually, we got more people in here again. Let me show off some stuff I've done. I'm not gonna go through everything I showed off earlier, but I'll show the good things. Here's my, Here's my Maw Crusher again. Yep. There he is. Ready to crush. Ready to maw. Ready to have a good time. There's him. Here's the Great Unclean one. I actually really like this Great Unclean one. He was pretty simple to do, but I think he looks pretty solid. He's got the guts. He's got the ass cloth. Got the sword. Great Unclean. And then my Magath Lords. Actually really happy with the Magath Lords because, oop, hit the mic. There's Bloab again. You can see. And then Morbidex. So I painted one with Dark Oath flesh and one with Fire Slayer flesh, and then I went over them with Plague Bearer flesh. So that's why one looks a bit more red, and kind of an orangish red tint to them than the other one. And I wanted that because since they look pretty similar, I wanted them to have a slightly different coloration, so I can tell which one is which, you know what I mean? So I'm happy with how they turned out. That's pretty neat. Oh, here's one I didn't show. This is my Carnosaur I was working on. He's like the purple one. I still gotta paint the guy on top, but it's coming along pretty nicely. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I wanted a purple one. And then here's the blue one that I did, which is one of my oldest ones I've done. Like blue and yellow. Woo! Wow! Wow! Wahoo! Wahoo! Yeah. Those are some of my honker models. And then obviously I've been working on my Thanquil, who's been coming along nicely. Still got a lot of metal bits to paint with him. And I kind of just dry brushed the metal things to see how it'd look, and it actually looks kind of neat. With just a light dry brush on the metal parts, and then I still gotta paint like his cloak under there, and then some other bits and pieces, but I really like him, and he's also busted in the new book, which is fantastic. He has like +3 to casting, he heals in the combat phases. He can do a command twice, and the second one's free. He's pretty wild. And he can just burn the shit out of things. So pretty much, if he's like here, and he's by a bunch of stuff on the board, and he's like, right? If he has warp fire throwers, he could have 4 of them. And then he rolls 4 dice for every model within 8 inches of the unit. And on 4-ups, they do mortal wounds. And mortal wounds are just like wounds that you can't negate with a saving throw. And so you can kill a lot of things with big rat or little rat on big rat. You can kill a lot of things. Whoop. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Uh-oh. Chair squeaks. Let's see. I kind of wanted to paint more of the Doom Wheel. I like the Doom Wheel. I haven't done much with it. There's a bunch of rats in there. I might just paint the rats like a rat color. Like, what if I paint them? What's another one I got? Golem flesh. Shake the paint. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Alright. Neat. Get out of here, other paint. There we go. And then let's paint these rats. Alright, so just kind of get it all up in there. I'm going to paint over the siding so it doesn't matter too much. If I get it all over. Okay. Wow, they go all the way up in here. Soak up the pooling. Very good. Gonna get in all the crevices. And a little underneath. Alright, so you can already see. If you look in there now, it just looks like a bunch of rats running, which is just what we want. It looks like rats. Now, you don't have to worry too much about like me getting paint on here, because I'm going to end up painting over that anyway, so it's like whatever. So I'm going to do it on the other side too. There's more rats over there. Alright. There we go. There we go. And just kind of get it all in there. I'm also using a really shitty brush so that I can do this. Like I can go like, eh. Because otherwise, if I'm using a good brush, I don't want to do that and ruin it. Here we go. Nice. And ideally, I would want to dry brush these rats before I paint anything else. Actually, oh, so I can get to the back side of these rats through here. The easier way to do this is to just paint stuff before you build it, but I'm lazy and I just like building it and then painting. So, listen, I'm not winning any awards, alright? I'm fine with this. There we go. Perfect. Now if you look back there, you can kind of see it. I'll do it from the other side now. Some paint again. Oh boy. Yep. Yep, get in there. Oh god. Yep, get in there. Yep. I get. Whoa. All right. Look at that. So now I got a bunch of rats just running. Uh-oh. I bopped the camera again. Wee. There we go. Oh, and there's like old wizard rat driving this thing, or engineer rat. I don't even know what he is. Old wizard engineer rat. Hold on, let me put this. Alright. Yeah. What colors do you use for warpstone? I use warp lightning, contrast paint, and then I dry brush it with where is it? Moot green. I dry brush with moot green. And that's pretty much all I do. I think you can also go over it like one more time with an even brighter, lighter green, like a I can't think of one, but or you can just use like a, what is it called? Ulthuan gray. You can kind of play around with it. The new contrast paints they're coming out with are actually looking real good for warpstone, so I'm kind of excited for that. Let's see. I got those rats. Actually, I like this color for rats. I'm gonna keep using it for the other people on this thing, like this guy. Let's see. Actually, I don't even know if he's got a lot of skin. I think he's in his suit. Oh wait, no, he's got some here. Let me go a little bit under. He's got his glove. Hold on. Did I go too crazy? No, I think he's good. Alright, I probably shouldn't be using the bad brush for painting the, like, detailed inner model guy. I use it one more time over on this arm. Alright. That's fine. There we go. Wait. Yeah, the old sub-assembly. Here we go. Alright. Yeah, let me use a better brush. So I'm using my shitty beat-up dry brush that I use for a lot of type things. Alright, put it over here. I want to use the... I'm gonna use this one instead. It should be a lot more precise. Okay. That way I can get into his ear. Which part's his ear? I think this is. There we go. Yeah. It's definitely a lot easier. And, uh-oh, I'm hitting the mic, but I have to get the paint. There we go. I go on this side. My hands are shaking. That's alright, just use the shaking to your advantage. That's the key.
Thanks.
And then... a bit down here. Okay. Swap it around. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Underneath. Okay. It's pretty good. I got my precision painting in there. I also got to get his feet. his feet? He's got big claw things. I don't know if he's got boots or feet, but I'm just gonna paint him like this anyway. Whatever. And paint over it later. If I decide otherwise. They're probably boots, though. That's fine. I'll just be lazy with it. Nice. I also gotta paint the guy in the back this color. Sam FSC with the 62 months. Nice. Thank you, Sam FSC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Sweet. They were 62 months. Alright. Here we go. This guy's pumping the Doom Wheels engine, or I don't know what he's doing back here. Oh god. I did not mean to do that. That's good. It's fine. Get some on here. Very good. Okie doke. A little back here. Is that his arm? I don't think it is. Okay. Here's his tail, though. Paint the tail. Nice. Although there's like a bit of paint on it. See you later, Grumbling Dad. Have a good night. Okay. A little more. And his foot, even though it's also got a lot of paint on it, it's not going to show through well, but it's fine. Ah, jeez. Okay. Alright. Wait, is that his arm? No. Wait. Yes. No. It's not. This is such a weird model. Alright. Starting dinner in a few minutes. Alright. Probably just paint for another 5 minutes here, and then I'll probably be good. I also need to stretch my back out. Here we go. Actually, I'll paint his face up here. We're good. I think, yeah, this is his face. Alright, just making sure. For his head. Okay. Little side angle. Yep. And very nice. There we go. It's also his tooth, but I'll leave that the way it is. You can see him like, pumping that. Woo! Okay, I think that's everything that needed. Well, is that a foot? I don't even know. I'm just gonna do that. Whatever. Okay. Old Beardo, 500 bits. It's me, your biggest fan. Just got a girlfriend for the first time in years. Any sloth advice? Let's see. Just make sure you enjoy spending time together. It doesn't even matter if you have the same interests, because you can like learn to enjoy some of each other's interests. That's one of the big things. Let me close this. Yeah, once you get the minis wet and shaded, everything starts popping out. It's fantastic. But yeah, that and communication. Like, it really is like the most simplistic things, but also sometimes the most simplistic things are the most important. That's like the most Facebook meme advice or whatever. Live, laugh, love, but it's true. Jeez. What I want... I kind of want to try out... Where is it? Gray. I'm going to try out a bluish gray color for his beard. Because I've never used that contrast before. And I want to see if it's good or not. Is this it? I can also actually... hold on. Space Wolves Gray? Alright, I'm gonna use Space Wolves Gray. I haven't used this paint in so long, it's like separated, so this is gonna take some power shaking. In fact, I'm gonna flip it upside down and shake it like this. Woo! Those are a lot of rats. Oh, all right. It's almost there. All right, that'll do it. Okay.
Thanks.
Let's see how this looks. Hopefully it doesn't look bad. But if not, it's just a rat beard. Actually, it's very subtle. I don't even think you'll be able to see it from this distance. I'm gonna have to show you up close, but I think it looks pretty good. It's kind of like a bluish gray. A little more. You don't like the paint shaking sounds? You don't like them? Are they too suggestive? Alright, there you go. So you can kind of see in there. Look at that. See, it's like a bluish gray beard. Hey, it looks pretty good. Here's the other side. I like it. All right. I don't know what color metal I want for a lot of the outside parts of this thing either. That's part of the problem. So I've done brass on stuff. And that looks pretty neat. Actually, I think Runelord brass would be pretty good. There you go. Got gold, lead belcher. Lead belcher's not bad too. Where's my Runelord brass? Where is it? Oh. Wait, that's not it. Where'd you go, Runelord brass? This is another lead belcher. I have 2 lead belchers. Hello, Runelord brass? I really need to organize my area. Oh, here it is. I found it. Alright. So this one's a normal paint. So I'm gonna have to normal paint with it. No contrasting. Alright. Just buy the paint shaker? Why would I do that when I can just shake the paint? Doesn't make sense. Some water. Some more water. Alright. Paint has been thinned. Let's see, I'm gonna try it down here. See how it looks. How's this looking? Let's see. Is that the color I want? Old Beardo 20 bits. If you want, you can check out my exclamation point Warhammer channel. And I have videos there of how to get started with Warhammer painting. Hold on. And also, Black Wings with the 5 months. Thank you, Black Wings, for the 5 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet. They were the 5 months. Black Wings. But my main advice I always give is just paint things that interest you. Because if you just start being like, I don't know what to do, just make sure you paint things that interest you. Now, there are like cannon fodder-esque units, like clan rats, for example, that you can practice on. And I would suggest doing that before you work on the big models, essentially. Just to get used to what it's like to paint. Because it does take some time to get used to. Oh god, hold on. The green part is warpstone contrast, yes. And then, normally I dry brush over it with moot green. I kinda like that. Uh-oh. Did I get brass on a clan rat? No, I didn't. Even if it did, whatever. Let's see. See how this looks. Okay. I think it looks good. Need more. Yeah. I just don't know if I should use this metal. Actually, I kind of like this metal because it's a bit of a lighter metal. So it contrasts pretty well with the darkness of the wood. That makes sense. And then the side. Yeah. Technically, you're not supposed to like go up, but whatever. I break the rules. Kind of a rule breaker. Okay. And get under here. Alright. Oh boy. One more. You know how Jesse's army's going. Jesse is not painting anything. He only paints when they pay him money. Me, on the other hand, I get sent free stuff from GW, but I also spend my own money buying more. Which is probably part of the reason they send me free stuff. I'm like, dude, they sent me the Sylvaneth book. I need to build a Sylvaneth army. It only makes sense. Okay. Alrighty. Just gonna paint the front part and then see how it is. The only armies I don't play are the only armies I play are non-human armies. All the human armies I do not care about. That's 100% true. Space Marines, don't care. Chaos Space Marines, don't care. Stormcast, don't care. Even like Chaos humans, even though they're Chaos, I'm still kind of like, they're better than the normal humans, but still kind of like, whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's just personal preference. Alright. I just love my rats, my lizards, my orcs, death robots, Tyranid Zerg, trees. The wood on that wheel looks sick. Hey, thanks. So the wood is contrast paint, wildwood, and then I dry brush over it with, I don't remember what I used to dry brush over it. It was like Baneblade brown or something. Just a really light brown. Probably use any light brown. And then it just looks really good. And then you can even go over it with like a green or a yellow really lightly if you want it to look kind of moldy and warped or something. Or there's a lot of different things you can do, which is part of the fun of painting, is just experimenting and doing your own thing. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Hey, I'm liking this. This actually, I like the Rune Lord Bryce. Alright, just throw it on. Some in there. Some over there. A little bit there. Yep, get in there. Gotta paint, oh god, the sides. Okay. Alright. So I get all the parts on the front. I guess I can paint these gun things as well. Okay. Yeah, I think the Rune Lord brass is looking pretty good. And then right here, underneath, and in there, the top thingy, whatever it is. Okay. The other side. Oh. My back's starting to feel it, Mr. Krabs. I'm gonna have to do my stretches after this one. Oh god, I need a better chair for this. Woo! Let's see. Just kinda get in there. This is only the first coat as well. Sometimes you don't even need a second coat, depending. Usually you do, but sometimes I'm like, oh, whatever, it looks fine. And sometimes you need a third coat. Sometimes I'm like, no, this needs like a third coat. You just kind of be your own judge on it. Okay. A little bit in there. Oh wait, I missed this. There we go. I missed some underneath. And in there, okay. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. Alright, I'm probably gonna be done there. Whew! That was a lot. Clan rats, doom wheels, lions, tigers, bears, oh my. Mamma mia. Okay. Got that clean. So, again, check that out. I'm just gonna paint the whole thing with the Rune Lord brass, and then I think that'll be pretty neat. Whoa. Yeah, I like the way it contrasts with the wood of the wheel. I think that looks good. So. Cool. Well, Hot Rat Summer continues. Derek V with the 72 months. Happy birthday, Crendor. Put some Crendor Nerd Cypress Wows, Mommies, Pop Pop, Americano, Wowie, Wee, Wow, 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 Wows in the chat for Derek V. What is that? 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 70, 6 years. 6 years. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, Lord. Thank you for the 72 months. Man. Woo. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new here, click the follow button, follow along, be alerted when I go live. I usually do Warhammer painting like once or twice a week. Otherwise, I'm playing video games like a loser. Or just doing whatever. I actually do my just chatting on Wednesday now. I do my coffee time since I take over for Dodger. Also, thanks everybody who subscribed, resubscribed, drop bits, drop tips, gifted subs. Thank you very much for all the support or just for hanging out and watching the stream. I do have a Warhammer YouTube channel. There's the link in the chat, the Warhammer link. I mainly do Age of Sigmar there, but I also do some painting. I've done 40k stuff on there in the past. It's like 80-20 Sigmar, maybe even 90-10, but you know, it's Warhammer. And that's just where I post a lot of my stuff for Warhammer in general. So, there's a bug flying around. Pizza shit. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't seen it, I also made my new Blood Bowl team on the main channel. That VOD is up over there. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Okay. See ya. Hot rat summer. Hot